point. Like to start up for taxi with information November.
Telegraph 29886 by Good Tower Cross East-West taxi for West Device ready for departure and you're northbound?
That's affirmative. Seascope Browse clear. Good night.
Seascope Browse, thanks. Good night.
Like a tower, Seascope Browse clear. Good night.
Seascope Browse, thanks. Good night.
I was in Oaxaca, Mexico, when my mother called and I got the news.
Today is going to be my first day of chemotherapy, and just to think of the word chemo scared me.
Right before the race, we did our whole warm-up and our cheering and stuff, but then we were like, this is for Lisa, we gotta run it for Lisa.
We'd been married 3 years when she was diagnosed, and it was just after our daughter's first birthday. She had scratched under her breast in her sleep, and it woke her up, and she found a lump. And she woke me up, and she said, I found a lump, what do we do, what do we do? And I said, relax, wait till morning, and then we'll go from there.
We made Between Us for women newly diagnosed with breast cancer, and we made this companion film especially for you.
Oh yes, and she also has this beautiful border around it.
You might be a close friend, spouse, medical caregiver, co-worker, or even a next-door neighbor. You want to be supportive, but you're not sure how. This is about knowing that just saying, call me if you need something, doesn't cut it, especially when it's someone you love who's in a fight for her life.
When you really do hear those words, you have breast cancer, your life totally alters. This is a life-altering experience, and no one should ever doubt that.
Most patients are told about their diagnosis by their surgeon or by their primary care physician. So by the time the woman is in my office for her medical oncology consultation, a lot of filtering has gone on. Some of the fear factor diminishes, some of the shock diminishes, but it's still very present when I'm meeting women who are diagnosed with breast cancer for the first time. I think there is a tremendous difference in how women cope with their breast cancer as to whether they are supported by family and friends or unsupported.
One of my favorite stories that I read all the kids, and I think we kept it, is called There's No Such Thing as a Dragon, and it starts with a little boy who brings home this little dragon and wants to keep him, and his parents look at him and the dragon and say, there's no such thing as a dragon. And the longer they ignore it, the bigger the dragon gets till it fills the house and runs down the street with the house, until finally mom says, well, okay, I guess there is a dragon. And as soon as she says that and believes that, the dragon shrinks back to this kind of little dog size, and the boy gets to keep the dragon. And I think that people who have these big things going on in their life, sometimes it's just like that. They've got this big dragon, and that's the thing which is consuming their consciousness, and yet you talk to people around you in the gay, lighthearted way as though this dragon is not there. And you do need to talk about the dragon, because it's there, and it will get bigger, and it'll devour you until you talk about it.